All right, what's up, man? So we got the world famous Crip Mac in the building today.
Oh, look. Oh, 55 Crip. Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. So I heard you had a bit of an adventurous day today, man, right?
Yeah, hell yeah. Went fed the homeless man, and I bought a gang of pizzas. You know, I just do kindness in my heart, let them know, hey, you know, nobody's better than nobody.
Nah, that's good, man. That's good. I like the fact that you always push that you're gonna do something for the community, and you have.
And I keep my word, don't I?
Definitely. Even though you might move at the beat of your own drum, right?
What's that mean?
That means you take your time and you do things when you need to and want to. You know what I mean?
No, I actually, I'm gonna tell you, I got confused. He said he had the camera, and it was good. We had the camera. We're feeding the homeless. I didn't know that we needed to do the interview right away.
Nah, it's not a problem at all, man.
I've been with him since 12:30. So that's why I didn't know it. He's like, oh, it wants a studio set. I'm like, well, I know a studio set. Let me call my studio people, man, and there you.
Nice. Now, I wanted to talk about some current events, man.
Yes, sir.
Recently you were released from jail, man. And I believe you're down in prison.
Yeah.
Now, since being back, how has it been?
Well, let's go ahead and keep it 55th Street with yours. It's been all right. I've just had a serious breakup in a relationship, and I've had a fan sitch that was on the side I was fucking with, and she picked me up and moved me in her place. Now I'm fucking her. She don't think we're in a relationship, but we are. She fell in love, and now I'm like, goddamn.
Now, what's crazy is you're talking about the situation with Lele Cakes, right? I believe that's what you called her?
No, Lele Cakes, that was the ex. That was the ex.
Okay, so the girl that you're talking about now, is she the one who recently went viral, who was talking about you guys living together and whatnot?
No, that's Lele Cakes.
Okay, so, all right, wait. So, and there's been a lot of things that, and one young lady, I believe her name is Lele Cakes, she went on social media and she went to Clubhouse and she talked to Wack 100 about your dating situation.
Yeah, and she lied about everything because Wack 100 gave her $1,200. Lele Cakes will sell her soul, her and her soul. She'll even put her kids and anybody else out there, however she can, to make some increments. She don't give a fuck about nobody. She's mean as fuck, and she don't have no type of heart. Nobody wants to see with a woman like that. I loved her, and I loved her kids. I made sure her and her daughters was all right. I did everything out the kindness of my heart. She ain't ever told me, oh, you got to do this or you going to leave. I did out the kindness of my heart. Her daughter's C-Days came up. I said, babe, what your daughters want? She said, oh, just give me this and this and we'll make something happen. I give her the increments, all right. And we made a lot of shit happen. But her whole thing was with her, how mean she is, she'll continue to argue with me and do shit. So she said, oh, well, if I argue with you, you got to pay me. So I'm like, all right, well, goddamn, like, what kind of sitch are you? You know what I'm saying? So her intentions was never good with me.
That's sad to hear, man. Because
I mean, hey, we live and we learn through life, man. I wish her and, and everybody else, her kids, I wish everybody the best, cause I'm done with the situation. I found somebody else, a woman that don't argue with me every day. She loves me. I come home, fiber, and everything's hood now, and it's great. Wet see every night on hood, and great understanding. And guess what? She don't ask for much because she has 2 jobs and she got a couple cars on hood. She do her own thing, but the kind nickel I am myself. So I make sure that woman on hood, her and her 2-year-old baby is nifty on hood. She never asked me for nothing, but if I come home and I got some fish and I got me some cold old English, guess what? Babe, what you and your 2-year-old daughter want? I got you. The same thing I was doing with Lele Cakes. Babe, what you and all 5 or 6 of your kids want on neighborhood Crip? I got you. You hear me? What you and your daughters want? I got y'all. Y'all hungry? Oh, let's order some pizza. Let's do this. Like, I got a kind heart to help people. But what mother go and say like they was fucking with my mind, like I was tricking it. It kind of it with me, like, well, damn, like you didn't appreciate nothing I was doing for you. You was just riding, chasing cloud on hood.
Now, what's crazy is she made some claims, like you said. She claimed that you guys paid for that relationship. And I was thinking, man,
that ain't never happened. She can't put that on her dead daughter. That ain't never happened. She called Lupe at 3 o'clock in the morning a couple days ago and apologized and was crying and everything. Like, oh, I messed up. I was mad because he was talking about me because that's all I did. If you remember, she 5 all this shit happened. I posted how her apartment was so fucking dirty. She got tired of this shit. So I started keep talking shit about her. And then eventually she started to make up lies and shit. I ain't never paid no sis to do nothing for me. Ever in life.
And I remember the video.
You know how many whores want me killed? What the makes her special?
You got a good point, man. You the one.
I am the nickiest nickel out here right now.
Yeah, I and it didn't make sense when I heard it. Because, I mean, you don't pay for a relationship. I mean, you kind of, people who pay, they pay for something.
So tell me, oh, you got to pay me this much or I'm not going to, but just know the is you. You had an apartment where I came home from prison. I f***ed with you because you was there when I was in prison and you had a nice spot on listed. But after I realized how mean you was and how weird you was doing shit and how you didn't appreciate nothing I did by you and your kids in the groceries and the crack smokers that watch your kids in that f***ing house, I realized like this, cause I say, hey, look, this is not 5 million on hood. Live your life and just do you, cuz on hood. You are a very evil person on hood. That's just how it is. Hey, live your life though. I moved on, you move on hood.
Now, you said that, you know, basically some of these harsh things that she's been saying about you. Like she said that, you know, like, I don't know how she tried to put the blame on you about the house being dirty because it was her house. So, and I'm not trying to pick sides here, but I just like to look at things reasonable.
But we're both paying rent there. It's both our houses. Shit. That's how I look at it. Right or wrong?
Nah, that's right.
She posted a fucking cash app of $3,000. Now keep in mind, the rent is $2,300. You get what I'm saying? All right, so look, this is the $2,000 I was sending on the rent. She would pay the car note. I would help her with groceries. I make increments every day. I want to make sure her kids eat. It was not my fucking kids. I made sure her kids had groceries. We never was there to eat at all. I made sure her kids had groceries. I made sure I treated her kids like they was my kids, cuz. I got a kind heart to where if I'm with a woman, I'm going to make sure her and her kids is all right. You hear me? I'm not a selfish man.
Nah, it makes sense.
How she made it seem like is, well, I was tricking on her, cuz. I'm not a trickster. I'm a lister. And I learned from that situation, cuz. You got to watch everything on listers, because that was real east sidey. Oh, that was some east side shit.
Yeah, and she claimed that, I guess that's where she lived, right? On the east side of Los Angeles, right?
That's where she from.
Oh, that's where she's from? Yeah. And there was a lot of talk going back and forth, right? And she was basically saying, you know, she threw some gang stuff in there. And then there were some guys, I guess they go by the 11 Deuce Crips or something like that.
Right.
I guess there was a little back and forth. Now, I think you apologized or you guys made that right. What happened with that?
I mean, I got to look at it with that situation. I mean, that was really, it was just a situation. They knew I didn't mean no harm by it on hood. You hear me? I just realized if you got to go that far with a woman from somewhere, cuz you don't never need to deal with them. I don't need but credit. All I've been doing now, cuz, if you notice from last time, video, look at me now, cuz. That's all I got 60-pound dumbbells now. I can push ups all fucking day. All I've been doing now, cuz, working up. I know you notice. That's it. That's it. It's a transformation in life when you build new enemies from different places. You hear me? It got so bad to where I disrespected her baby daddy from another hood that the homies really don't with, but the homies never had really no seep with a hood that get along with enemies, but they don't really seep with us. So it's kind of like, you know, so I realized from there, like, I'm just going to stay on my workout program on neighborhood Crip, just in case I ever go back by the county jail. I know there's a gang of more enemies and gang of more fakes on hood. And on the streets, I'm just going to Crip and smart on hood.
Nah, man. Yes. Protect yourself and stay. But I like back onto the point that you said, I think, man, it was noticeable when she got out of jail that you had changed up your routine, that you were now more focused on working out and things like that, even though you still drink your old English.
If I ever drink my old English, dude. If I ever drink my old English.
And I think
as long as you eat healthy and you drink your old English, you do your cardio, your weight workouts and your push-ups on hood. On hood.
Nah, I hear you, man. I got it, man. I like the inspiration there that you're putting forth for people who look up to you. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna hear that and they're gonna be like, oh man, maybe I can get up off my end, you know what I mean, and really start hitting these weights or doing something to take care of my health.
If a woman lies about stuff like that, if I get $1,200 from Wack 100, she'll put her kids, she'll put her mama, she'll put anybody out there. $5. She's a snake, an East Side snake. That's all I can say. I got nothing else to say about her. Wish her the best in life. It will never see nothing again, and she gonna realize no other man's gonna give a fuck about her like I cared about her and those kids on neighborhood Crip. And she gonna realize it, but it's over with. She realized what was going on her. She ain't never gonna find nobody else on her that gave a fuck about her kids like I did, and I cared about her. Really helped. She said it was tricky and all. What it's called? It's helping. It's called helping. As a man, I know I make great increments. Oh, you're my woman. These are your kids. These are not my fucking kids. I'm going to make sure your daughters have the best C days they had in their motherfucking life. And that's what I did out the kindness of my motherfucking heart on neighborhood Crip. But now you want to make me seem like I'm a trick and I'm just a nobody. All I can do is leave you alone. You're just a snake, an East Side snake. I'm going to leave you alone. I'm going to never deal with you again. I wish you the best in life, hood. I moved on. You move on. On hood.
But it's kind of crazy to think that, it would take only $1,200 for somebody to turn on you. Like,
man, they'll take it. Somebody give her $500, she'll turn on me.
That's sad, man, because, all money ain't good money. And
money is the root of all evil. 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 The fifth time. Money is the root of all evil.
I agree 100% with that, man. Especially the want for money, man. That causes so many problems, man. Now, there was a rumor out there, just to segue just a little bit, kind of on the same topic, that you were at Desto Dub's store hollering at another girl, and that's what really started all the problems between you and Lele Cakes. Is there any truth to that?
I was. It probably did start most of the problems, but we already had problems. She fired after that, put the Crip blue icing on the cake. It did.
And was it kind of a video? How did she find out what happened?
There's a video, okay? Everybody in the world watching me on YouTube. It's a video.
Yeah, that's true, man. You definitely. Now, in most of your videos or what's going on with you recently, I see you working with with China Mac a lot. You know what I mean? So what's your relationship with China Mac?
China Mac, my homeboy, my Team Five Fingers voice. It's my Chinese brother, yeah.
Okay. So are you guys, is it a business thing or is it just your homeboy? You know what I mean?
No, we take care of business. I'm finna make big increments with Cuz. I got real fucking movies coming out with Cuz on TV. Coming out with Cuz. Yeah, real shit.
Okay.
So I told motherfuckers get their $100 features while they still hot. Cause next they going at $555. But once these big increments come in, Cuz, it's gonna be hard to with me on look. So they got to appreciate why they can appreciate it the last 5 weeks. So look.
And there's two names that I'd have to say that go viral often. And it's your name and obviously Charleston White, man. You guys in this social media space, you get a lot of love and you get a lot of looks and you tend to go viral a lot. Do you think, when you're going viral, it seems the same as him, man? But are you familiar with Charleston White and a lot of his stuff? I'm sure you are, right?
Yeah, I know who that customer is, yeah.
Okay, so you don't rock with Charleston White?
I would never fuck with Cuz a day in my life.
Okay. You know what I mean?
It's like Wack 100. I would never fuck with Cuz a day again in my life, ever again. I would never deal with Cuz. I'd never deal with Charleston White. I'll never deal with Milk. Oh, her smelly foe. There's a lot of people I don't deal with.
And what's wild is you guys are all in this internet online space, right? So it's like biggest names, right?
I am the biggest name.
But yeah, I like that, man. I don't know. You think you and Charleston White are bigger?
Huh? How do you look at it? Let me tell you how you look at that. If you have a woman, listen, let's say you have a new woman, and she has some kids, Cuz you come home from prison, she makes sure everything's all right, but you making more increments now, so you helping a little more then half to help her and the kids with groceries. Because we had groceries every other fucking day. You hear me? A fresh $400, $500 worth of groceries. Because I want to make sure you find me on this as the kids have food. There's 4 fucking girls, plus our other 2 kids on hood that come around. I want to make sure everybody, you find me on hood, I'm a fair man. I'm not going to sit there and eat it. They're not going to have nothing. Cause like, you know, but now she's like, oh, he tricked on me. I tricked on you when I gave a fuck about you and your kids. Now you 5 stupidest on hood, cuz. It's just like, it's like disrespect, cuz. It's like she pretty much put 5 bullets in my blue heart, cuz, on hood. You know, but I realize, you know, like I said, I have a fan sitch now, and she treats me a lot better. So on Hustlers, I'm gonna stick with the fan sitch now on hood.
And you possibly leveled up, man, because maybe that person looks more about who you are as opposed to what you can get them. You know what I mean?
I mean, the fast sitch don't ever ask for nothing. She got 2 jobs. She got 2 cars, a nice spot. She just knew all Hustlers once this happy with that. Cause you know, you find me, I wasn't gonna sleep on Lupe's couch. I don't want to sleep on Lupe's couch unless I'm in Lupe's bed inside Lupe's. So I'm not on Lupe's couch. So I just stay there. I just stay at Baby Stretch or King Piper's place. So she realized, well, hey, I got a spot for you. She took that opportunity. She said, come with me. But now she realized, the fan says, realized now that we f***ing every night. I'm tearing that coochie up every night. She don't do it on hood. She just does normal casual sex to fire though. You hear me? Now me and the fan
now you're talking about the
fan
you're talking about the girl that you're with now?
Yeah, the fan says, fan says we've been f***ing around and staying with her since Lele case put me out, and now we're getting something together in life. You know?
Okay. So, just to dial back a little bit, how did you meet Lele Cakes?
I met Lele Cakes a couple years ago on hood.
Okay. And you guys were communicating during your whole time in jail and prison, right?
No, I met her. She fired that because I met her on the streets.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she used to drive me around years ago. Cause I hit her up. It's just time on the internet. I'm just like, hey, what's happening with you? What's your name? I didn't even know she knew who the f- she was on hood. I hit her up. I'm like, hey, look, I'm doing a comedy thing with Compton Rick Rock. I want you to play my girl in the thing. She came late. She never came. So the next day, I'm like, she come to the room. I'm mad. I'm like, hey, we're supposed to do this. We never did it. I'm like, look, I just want to f-. So I just f***ed on her. Cause she let me f*** on her. Oh, that's it. Then she like, oh, her car. And I should have realized it from there. Oh, my car's in the side. I need some money, this and that. I'm like, all right, cuz, with you on Hustlers here, you know, here's a little increments on hood to, you know, get your car out. She got her car out, and that's where she started with me. So I should have realized she was just like a snud rat from the start. On Hustlers, I didn't catch on though.
Yeah, sometimes, man, when you got a good heart, and it seems like you got a good heart.
I got a good heart, but I really gangbanged out here though.
Yeah, I wouldn't deny that, you know.
Yeah,
but to be real, do you think she might have took your kindness for weakness?
She just wanted somebody to get over on, but then now she realized how famous I was. She was going to take that as an advantage of herself to try to act like she's a rap star, do her little shit. Okay, it was a game to get what she wanted, to try to get her fame. That's all it was, cuz. It's what you call a real snake.
Yeah, that's tough, chaser. Man. That's tough.
A real snake. That's all it is. It put 5 bullet holes in my blue heart, you know, but my shit getting healed. I'm tearing up some new coochie on hood, and I'm happy, so it's just getting healed.
That's all good, man. Now, she's on OnlyFans? Is she an OnlyFans model, or what does she do?
She's a scammer on OnlyFans. She puts shit up there that's not even on there so people could get to send her the money, and then she only puts shit on there. And then she sells scandalous. She'll put white men on there so people could watch it after they pay their money. She's just a piece of shit.
What?
Oh, she's a piece of shit. She's really like she's evil as that's all she is. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Did it take you time to understand that you felt like she was evil?
No, I just see how the she treats her kids and everybody, cause she's just evil. I didn't know that when I wasn't staying with her. When I started living with her, I seen how she is. She's evil as cause that's all it is. A nickel can't live with nothing like that.
Yeah. And you
anybody that live around her, is going to end up in an argument with her, or somebody's going to end up, she going to end up getting you killed. Just leave it like that, cuz that's nobody you would with.
Okay.
Real Easty.
Now she did really put her baby dad in the mix too, and kind of was, like you said, putting you in the middle of that situation. Are you cool with that situation, and that's in the past now as well?
I mean, all that shit in the past, cuz I don't even deal with her no more, fool. That's the devil. That's evil as right there. And she ain't nothing like my West Side Blue Devils and Evils, my HK Destruction. She just evil as far as she don't give a fuck about nobody but herself. Like I said, she'll do anything to get money. If it has anything to do bad with her kids, her mama, anybody, cuz she'll sell anybody out. That's somebody I never want to meet again in my life. Ever.
I get it. No,
I'm serious. I am fucking serious. Put me in predicaments to get me killed. I don't want to deal with you ever in life.
Yeah, what they used to call that, man, the do-low twist, right? Somebody put you in a twist, man. They put you in a situation to where you're going to end up on a bed end, right? At least, you know. But, man, let's lighten the mood. Let's move on to something else, man, that recently happened that a lot of people are laughing about. And it took place just yesterday, I want to say, man. I hate to date it. But you were alive with Drewski, man. How'd that go?
Drewski, cool. I with funny.
Dude is hilarious, isn't he?
Yeah, I love Cash.
Now, were you surprised when he reached out?
I knew eventually it would. It just took my boss Adam22 to mac in and get my back cracking like I'm back cracking again. That's it.
Now, you referred to Adam22 as your boss.
Yeah.
You work for No Jumper officially now?
Yeah, I work on No Jumper when they call me, cuz they pay me real nifty increments, so I work there.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you're one of the big draws there, man. You've got Brick Baby, sometimes you got China Mac, Poetic Flacco. Oh, yeah, Sharp's a huge draw as well. Yep.
I like Sharp. Shout out Sharp. Brick Baby, that's my homeboy, my King Poppy's voice.
Now, with this reorganization of No Jumper, I see that you guys are going back up there. It wasn't like No Jumper fell off like people were saying, because the numbers were always steady. You know what I mean? But with this reorganization with you, baby, Sharp, more Poetic Flacco and stuff like that, you guys are going to surpass where you were before?
What'd you say? I couldn't hear you, sir.
Oh, do you guys think that you're going to be just as good as you guys were before, like the No Jumper cast?
I don't know. I am No Jumper. I don't know why they didn't get me a blue No Jumper shirt with the Crip blue bandana all on the shirt. That's me. I am No Jumper, nigga.
Definitely, man.
I am No Jumper. Oh, look, I am cuz. I'm No Jumper. I'm gonna let Adam know. I'm gonna text cuz, let cuz know I am No Jumper. Where's my blue bandana shirt with the Crip blue letters that say No Jumper across and powder blue? On Lester's neighborhood Crip colors. On look, I am No Jumper.
I think that you make a huge impact over there.
I am No Jumper, man.
Now, here's something else that's going on that I wanted to ask you about. Now that you told me that Adam22 is your boss, I feel odd even asking you about it, but it's so viral, I wouldn't be doing my if I didn't ask. Now, recently, Adam22 and his wife, Lele, no disrespect to either one of them, I don't care personally, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They made the decision for his wife to do a scene in the adult entertainment industry outside of their marriage with another guy. And it's gone viral, man. Now, your reaction the day after you guys were on No Jumper was lighting up on Twitter. I mean, I know you saw your name trending, right? What was your initial reaction when you heard about that, and how do you feel about it now?
I mean, he should have never did that, man. You know, but he shouldn't have did that. But hopefully, you know, by Parker Mac on hood, Lena the Plug Mac, she stay on hood on side on hood.
Yeah, so you still kind of have the same opinion that you had when it first happened, you felt like, okay, he shouldn't have did that, right?
Yeah.
And that's you're just being honest, and that's no disrespect to him or anything like that. You know what I mean? I get it, man. It's a different position, especially if you work over there. You know what I mean? You don't want to say anything disrespectful, obviously, right?
Yeah.
And I don't think you did, man. But that's an interesting take. So, man, let's slide on. Let's slide on, man. Now, recently, man, I don't know if you caught this on social media. A lot of people have been talking about Finesse 2 Times. Are you familiar with Finesse 2 Times?
I don't know, cuz.
Well, he's a rapper from Memphis, and he came out of jail, and just like you, he hit the ground running. And when I mean hit the ground running, I mean a lot of his songs started charting immediately. Like he's got viral songs on TikTok or whatnot. But 1090 Jake put out some paperwork.
Oh, so he's a coster. He's a snitch.
That's what the paperwork, well,
1090 Jake's paperwork don't lie. His paperwork's not a lie. So that's what happened. That's what happened.
Well, 1090 Jake even said at this time that we're doing this interview that he didn't know for a fact, but he'll get to the bottom if the paperwork is real. But what do you think the deal is with Finesse 2 Times if this happens? Do you think that's the end of his career?
I mean, now look at Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Now, what do you mean by that? Could you go a little deeper?
It's a certified snitch.
Definitely.
Yeah, but he still, Wack 100 still wants to fuck Tekashi 6ix9ine in that. Literally.
My bad, man. I hate to just laugh.
I just don't want Wack 100 to Lele cakes of her ass and give her or nothing like that. Wack 100, me and you, I hate you, cuz. You. I don't care about Lele cakes, Thermo. Please just don't fuck her in the ass and give her back you.
Man, I'm hoping none of that happens. You know
I'm
what I'm
hoping
saying?
it doesn't happen either. Lele cakes posted on Facebook she deleted it real fast that she definitely was going to Wack 100, so that's probably her next clout chase move. I'm like, damn, you do anything for clout. These bitches do anything for clout. Sell anybody out, lie on everybody, put your kids, whatever, cuz. Don't matter who it is, cuz. You don't go about nobody but yourself. Oh, crap.
I was going to ask you about that, man. I'm going to ask you, man, what do you think Wack 100's motivation was to bring her on Clubhouse?
I don't know. I'm going to say something, though. Rennie Loke from Compton, I would like to apologize by you. Rennie Loke was trying to tell me about Lele Cakes when I was in prison and how she was. I didn't see it till I came home. And I find bad now. Rennie Loke, he was right the whole time.
Wow. So somebody had warned you about her ahead of time.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes you got to take that advice as it comes, even when you don't want to hear it, right?
But I know a lot of people do. They hate on other people, though. So I thought it was sad, but I'm like, no, okay. This is all this is. I realize now it's all it's clout. You want clout.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a tough one, man.
You'll let the Hoovers fuck you in just so you can get some clout. Right on Milk's balcony. That's how you are. Oh, on this calcus.
Yeah. Man. And it seems like, man, yeah. And it's with me how much I hope her and her daughters can get turned on like that. It's 5 bullet holes in my heart, my Crip real heart. You know, I'm not gonna talk about it no more. Wish you the best, Lele Cakes, with your fame and everything else. And that's well said, man. That's a mature way of doing it, man.
I gotta do it mature, man. Gotta do it mature.
Now we can slide on to another topic, man. 600. What's your relationship with Christopher Lovejoy?
Mr. Lovejoy, Mr. Lovejoy, Mr. Lovejoy, Mr. Lovejoy, Mr. Lovejoy. Mr. Lovejoy is a great man. I just got some weights from I've been working out. Mr. Lovejoy's all right. He's all right. He's not my manager. He don't have to do with what I'm doing. All we do is we do boxing every blue moon.
Okay. You're doing boxing with him because, you know, I guess he was a professional boxer or something like that, right?
He still is a professional boxer.
Okay. Now, he's got his own thing going on, and I don't want to drag you into that, But have you seen any of that that's going on between him and Cowboy?
I'm not getting in the middle of that. That's nothing I got going on. Five each or something.
I feel you. Well, I feel you. We'll leave it there because that gets a little too, you know what I mean? But with Christopher Lovejoy, he was seen in a picture recently with some cops, and they said it was the crash unit. Did you see that picture?
Mr. Lovejoy, he's a professional boxer. He's seen worldwide, of course. He was dealing with me. What's it called like that? He's somebody famous. Somebody famous. They might see and they might want to take pictures and smile with. But they see me, they put me in jail. They see Cud, they smile with Cud, this and that. But he's from where he's from, but he's a boxer, man. He's just a boxer.
Yep, no harm, no foul. That's what you're saying, right?
No.
He was just, they probably noticed that him from YouTube or something.
Exactly, he's boxing. He has a good fight coming up real soon with somebody real famous that's going to fracture his face and beat him to death. But Cuz going to get a few million out of it. I'm happy fight, Cuz. Hey, fight hard.
Hey, that's what's up, man. I can't wait to see the fight. Now, what happened with your fight, man? Weren't you and Bosco supposed to fight?
Bosco ain't want to fight me.
You don't think so? He just went on Vlad with a T-shirt, Bosco versus Crip Mac. Doesn't it say that on his T-shirt in his new interview?
No, he probably just wore it to get some views. Yeah, well, that shit ain't going.
Really, man? So we won't be getting a chance to see the Crip Mac versus Bosco fight?
We won't get a chance to see Crip Mac fight any fucking body.
Why is that?
Ain't nobody putting up no increments and everybody's turning the fade down. Ain't nothing real with that shit. All that shit is a scam. It's a scam, just like Lele Cake. She's a scammer, but it's a scam just like her. All the industry, it's a scam.
All right, you heard me with this one, man. I was looking forward to seeing you really throw them things in the ring, man.
But it was a scam, I guess. I don't know.
Man, if another petition they came up, would you take it?
If it's real and they pay me up front and I really get paid, yeah. But if it's a scam.
Now, it seems, and when we even had our communications before the interview, man, it seems like there's a lot of scamming going on, man. So it's like, does it make you a little wary about taking any type of deals, like or scared of taking certain type of deals or trying even to reach your hand out there for deals?
I'm not taking any deal.
Okay. Yeah. So you're just not doing any boxing deals at all.
No, I'm not doing any deals at all.
Okay. Sounds fair.
Unless I have China Mac read over it. If he can read over it and King Five Fingers can read over it and China Mac's the brain and King Five Fingers can see what's going on, yeah, I definitely will, but if not that, because I ain't doing it. China Mac's an Asian man. And there's nothing racist about Asians, Cal Neighborhood Crip. I love them. Asians are smart. Could help me with everything that I didn't know about this industry. And now I'm doing everything myself with no management. I'm doing this right now. Just like I was C5. I thought I needed it. I don't need no fucking manager. I just need people like China Mac and different people to look over important things. I'm going to make it by my motherfucking self. The world wants me. They don't want nobody else.
And I'm glad you figured that out, man.
I talk with China Mac and I talk with King Five. You say, you don't need no manager. Tell you, like, you can do this shit yourself. Just have people look over the important shit.
Nah, and I think, man, you taking the reins by yourself is probably the smartest thing you would probably do, man.
Yeah.
Get people in between you and your increments, right?
Yeah.
Love it, man. I love it. And I know everybody, especially your fans, are going to be rooting for you, man. A lot of people who follow you on social media. Yeah. Now, recently also, man, there was a situation you had, and I was scratching my head. I was wondering what in the world was going on. So you were at the swap meet, right? And I'm not sure which swap meet you were at.
Charleston. The hood swap meet. Charleston.
And it looked like you were banging on a guy. What happened there, man?
Cat came out. I'm walking. Cat gonna come out of nowhere now. We got to remember. in the Charleston swap meet, you got to get in there. You got to get what you got to get, cuz. You got to get out, cuz. All it takes is 5 seconds by that motherfucker to get surrounded with nothing but enemies. Then you got to rush by the car, cuz, on hustlers, and you got to back 5 up on hustlers, all hood, and you got to find out what's going on from there. You find me? On hustlers, it's very dangerous on hustlers, but that's my swap meet. I'm still going to go through it. I'm going to go through it. I'm going to continue to go through it. On hustlers, but how I seen cuz was like, cuz came out like that. You don't know, cuz, there's niggas from different hoods that's Mexicans like cuz. And the Southsiders, where someone was like, oh, you disrespect a non-affiliate. Like, cuz, you don't know where the fuck cuz was from. And the cuz wasn't from nowhere. Like I said, I apologize for it, cuz. But how cuz came and approached me like that, like, all it takes is some motherfucker to do that like they a fan, cuz, and another motherfucker to come from behind you or surround that parking lot with a phone call. On neighborhood Crip, you gotta think smart, fool. I'm really from out here where I know how this shit go. Nigga, I live this life. It ain't no internet shit. I know how this shit go. But you know, if I five, if they five like I disrespected cuz on hood, I five, you can fight me on hood. I apologize on hood.
Yeah, so you're basically saying you mean no disrespect.
I ain't mean no disrespect, five cuz hood.
And that could have been an easy setup. Because he did come from around the corner real quick.
Fast. All neighborhood Crip, but nobody else noticed that, huh? Milk with the white milk with the black in his asshole on his balcony just had something to say about it, huh? They goddamn inactive on hood, inactive Hoover Street. Cuz ain't never been on Hoover Street in how many years?
I don't know.
Come on.
And I try not to get in the middle of the squabble, but I know that you and him have a vicious back and forth, man. What if they put up the money?
He don't like me because I got his hood whacked out on my head. My hood pretty much say, rest in peace, all his dead homeboys. It's just tatted cripply on my head. Even Stevie Wonder know when I stare at 5 and cuz blind. But cuz know I'm a mother crack. I don't look.
Nah, I hear you. I hear you.
You like
man.
Stevie Wonder?
Yeah, I like Stevie Wonder. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. That was a different question, man. What made you ask that?
I'm just saying, because the tattoo, cuz, like, motherfucker hear my voice. Oh, look, no, cuz, that's some type of gangbanger.
Okay.
I don't sound like no Pee Wee Herman.
Now, man, with that situation, do you think that you guys can? Well, you say you're not boxing now, so I'm a little below, man, asking any questions about boxing. But back on the guy in the swap meet, you've done other videos in that same swap meet, right? Have you had similar altercations or interactions with people?
Nah. I never had.
Okay, so most of the time it's just in and out and smooth, right?
Yeah. Yep.
That's cool. That's good. Now what about, I keep hearing you saying King Five Fingers. Who exactly is that?
That's my homeboy. It's a real homeboy. Do it all. Right or wrong, cuz they'll fight me. Do the gang banging in the streets and all the activities, cuz they'll fight me. It's a real homeboy. The nifty fresh fly nickel. The rich Crip. King Five Fingers.
Okay, and you, with King Five Fingers and China Mac, that's how you're kind of running your business right now, right?
And I have Lupe on the side with her pretty face and her juicy ass. Would you Lupe in the ass if you had a chance?
Nah, man, no.
Why not?
It's just not my speed. I'll say that much. And I'm smoking for him. We'll say that.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I love Lupe. I love her to death.
Seems like a nice lady, man. And I think y'all relationship online as your friendship or whatnot, I think
years
it shows
ago,
a lot.
me and Lupe were gonna have a relationship, but she told me when we were working together, she's like, "Bro, I like you, but it would ruin our relationship as far as making money. It didn't work in our relationship." I'm like, damn, I want to tear that ass up. I love Lupe, but that's my home girl. Respect.
I love the loyalty, man. I think we need a lot more of that, man, out here.
Oh,
That's for real, man. So, man, I wanted to ask this question too, man. Like, how do you feel you're going to be able to angle your online presence into music? Do you feel like have you been able to work on your music, but time to work on your music since you've been doing so much, like as far as skits, online, or doing videos online with with China Mac and whatnot? Are you still focused on the music is the real question behind that.
Yeah, I'm definitely doing music, man. I'm at the studio now.
I think, man, I see the setup. So
that's the setup that we were, yeah.
So what's your routine with music? Are you picking out usually a song a day? How are you doing it?
Man, cuz I'm doing 10 songs every 2 days. Because they're $100 features, nigga. That's $1,000. So I gotta make sure people get their shit on Westside Rolling. But it's good increments come like this. Yeah.
Now, do some of those songs you say for your own project, or is it those?
No, ain't none of I got a couple 5 my projects, but I'm doing other people's projects. I make more increments on doing other people's projects than my own shit. She don't like writing it.
Smart.
I was doing this to try to make this the nifty bag with the movie, the TV movies and shit. Cause it's coming though, about 5 weeks on Hood. So I'm giving out nifty prices until then. And after that, the prices is gonna see a little higher. But then if people talk with me like Crip Mac, this is 5 much. We're trying to get it all right. Cause I might do something by you 500. You know, try to help a few people. I still help people. Just like I feed the homeless, cause I love the homeless, man. We just gave out 10 pizzas I bought. With sodas, with 10 things of soda, you know. People came and got whole boxes of pizza. That's pizza's pie. They love fives. They kids. They could take home, man. They could snack on a few, have some later, man. I do it out the kindness of my heart. I had a kind heart. I had a kind heart. That's how Lele Cake shot me in the chest. Not literally, but she shot my blue heart out with 5 bullet holes. As much as I really loved her and her kids, yeah, but. It's part of life, fool. I'm over it now. I can't, I'm over it.
Nah, I get it, man. I get it. Now,
people just show you the real. If they show you the real them, it eventually happens.
Now, Wack 100's issue with you, do you think it might spawn from the fact that, you had said some things about Blueface, who's his artist?
I don't know.
Because recently you did say, you basically said that Blueface wasn't your type of... And when you said that, what do you mean by that?
Could not. Could not my type of Crip.
Okay. And I'll take that for what it's worth, man. I'll take that for what it's worth. Now, another viral clip...
You think a motherfucker with gang tats to do the shit I do with the gang shit, but I ain't with a nigga like him.
You definitely seem like two different sides of the same coin. You know what I mean?
I'm a real playboy gangbanger. Cause I don't fight miss. Cause I just fight miss nigga on Hood and just do his fight miss shit. Cause I just fight miss, come fight miss, but I'm really still gangbanging. That's the difference on this.
Okay. And he seems, he focuses more on the music and things and, the internet fame, the whole Krishan Rock and stuff like that. So, and you feel like, you're more into the...
Krishan rocking her ass. She got a nice ass, and I'll if I got a chance to. I don't care what Blueface would think about it on Hood. On Hood, your sitch would like me, fool. Make buck.
That's wild, man. Now...
Disrespectful Dinker Avenue.
Yeah, man. And you hear a lot about that area, too. You hear a lot about that area being pretty rough, man.
Dinker, Normandy, Dinker Westerns. Now,
another viral clip that you had recently was you and China Mac on the roller coaster, man. What was up with that? It was like you was banging on the roller coaster. You know?
I was having a nifty time, cuz. That shit was fun.
So yeah,
night bud. Night bud.
It looked like you were having fun until y'all hit that corner, man. That corner must have took something out of you, right?
It just made my mind spin a little bit, cuz.
As far, yeah, man, I don't do roller coasters. I'm gonna keep it real with you, man.
Well, you need to start doing it, cuz you're gonna love them. It's gonna make it's just like swimming or get a big booty citrus cootie in a warm bed all night. I think you had some good sex, some great women in your lifetime.
Definitely.
All right, cool. So something like that, and also it's like swimming in a pool. Oh, good. It's fun.
Yeah, man.
Or it's also like getting revenge on your enemies, getting cracking on your enemies with the gangbangers. It's fun. It releases a lot of stress on love.
Yeah, like I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, man. There's no problem with enjoying yourself in life, right?
Yeah.
Man, so recently, man, I wanted to talk about this, man. You were in full support of Draco the Ruler when he was alive. You know, rest in peace.
Look. Rest in peace, Draco the Ruler, yeah.
And recently, there's been a back and forth between Desto Dub and Soulja Boy because it wasn't well known all the things that Soulja Boy had said about Draco the Ruler, you know, before he passed away and after he passed away. And Desto Dub had talked to Soulja Boy but wasn't aware of it, man. Are you familiar with this situation?
I don't know, and I'm not getting in that politics.
Are you familiar with Soulja Boy at all? Like as far as like his relationship with Draco?
I don't know Soulja Boy, kid. I don't take no type of serious either.
I don't either, man. As far as like street stuff and like that, I think as an entertainer and as a musical artist, he does a good job. He really laid a legacy for himself for the lifetime with what he did as a child. You know what I mean?
Hold up. You're right.
Nice. So do you think that, man, that might just be an internet situation because Soulja Boy's involved? Or do you think that it'll be a situation that, you know, really will spill out into the streets?
I'm not sure, cub. I'm gonna let you know like this. With Soulja Boy, kid, a lot of people, they f with cub because that crank that years ago was motherfuckers going through school, military school, shit like that on Hood, Ontario, California with Mama Bear. At the same time, cub, I don't know cub like that. Cub claim he a pyro, he this and that, cub. Soulja Boy ain't a motherfucking thing, cub.
Yeah, I don't, it's hard for me to believe that either. Especially when you're seeing what happened where I think you might have been locked up at that time, but he had this whole situation where he ran up on Charleston White and Charleston White pepper sprayed him. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if you even seen any of that.
Charleston White looks like somebody that would try to f Soulja Boy in the ass. Charleston White is a suspect looking mother. You gotta watch out. He reminds me of the Booty Warrior off the Boondocks.
Nah, man. I actually
and they recently just released the Booty Warrior off the Boondocks. Oh, they did.
You're talking about Fleece Johnson, right?
I've seen his videos. They are hilarious.
They definitely
It shows what kind of thugs is real in jail.
Yo, they're definitely funny, man. The guy who recorded those interviews is funny because
it sounds like man. The guy that's recording the interviews, Fleece Johnson, sound like he want to cut in the ass, and the guy's just like, oh. Hey, maybe he shouldn't do the interview. Yeah.
That would be a tough interview to do, man.
Yeah, because Fleece Johnson, he's going to take your ass. He's going to hit you. He's an old man now. He might not have the strip when he was a young man, probably about my size on Swole. Because he was a big man. I've seen him years ago when he was young. Fleece Johnson was about 6'2", about 260, 270. He probably has, I got 20-inch arms, okay? You see the mother measurements. Them just dubs, nigga. He probably had dubs, maybe 24-inch arms. Kel probably was hurting motherfuckers and snatching their assholes right off him. But now he's an old man, so the guy that interviews him would know, hey, look, he's not as big and strong as he was. He probably could overpower Fleece Johnson and get him and beat his ass, Then the Johnny's going to come and put him in handcuffs. And he's a fucking Booty Warrior. He's a monster.
Now, what's crazy about the whole Fleece Johnson thing is he was able to carry on like that for so long in, I guess, the Kentucky prison system or something he was in.
Yeah, down south, cuz. That's how they want to get in, I guess. I don't know, cuz.
I know. Well, in California, do you think that ever would have went on?
It could have went on. But most men have heart. They're going to fight by their asshole, cuz. They're going to fight by their asshole. They're not going to let you snatch their asshole from them.
I would hope so, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Because even you had a story about a guy who was getting jalapenos.
Oh, yeah, cut. Jalapenos in his ass, yeah. The jalapeno cakes, they called them.
How were they able to do that? Was he was still
Well, falsified, get a DP. You know, cut didn't want to take his DP, so when some mother fired on cut. He falsified, couldn't even hit him, so he didn't even hit you yet. So they grabbed him and spun him around and put jalapenos in his ass.
Now, did that take place in front of everyone in the prison?
Everybody in the fucking prison.
I don't know if I could watch that, man. I have to turn the other way and not look. You know what I'm saying?
It just shows customers aren't safe in prison, no matter where you are, what prison you're at, whatever. You got to fight. You got to fight hard. Fight hard. Fight your ass. You got rights.
No, I agree with that. You definitely fight to protect your
ass, your booty. Oh, yes.
Your manhood.
Yeah, your ass.
There ain't no way. Yeah, man. We just got to, you got to knock me out, man. It's going to have to go down. You know what I'm saying?
And if a motherfucker knock you out and do that for you, when you get up, you better stab cut to death on West Side Road. You better do something, cut.
I'd hate to come to that road, but man, that would be a dark.
It's your ass, man.
Nah, I hear you, bro. I hear you. So, man,
you have anything, cut, you got your respect, your pride, and your asshole.
Well said. No, I ain't gonna lie.
So Police Johnson was trying to get everybody's assholes. Now he's an old man. He gotta watch out. There's some guys out there, some big gorilla, black, charcoal black gorilla motherfucker like David Banner that's gonna get that old man's asshole in one of those interviews if he keeps talking that shit.
And you know
watch out, Police Johnson. Yeah. There's some David Banner, Mississippi butthole bandits that's going to wear your old ass out. Because you've been taking their grandpa's ass 30 years straight. Oh, goddamn. Sip some of this cold orange.
I thought about that, man. I was like, well, he's an old man now. And you can see how feeble he is. All the people that he messed with in prison, like some of them aren't as old as he is. And they were young dudes when he was still already an older dude. Like, he should be watching his back, right?
I'm a Samoan warrior. You hear me? Yeah, I'm a Samoan warrior. And I'm going to tell you like this. I don't fuck with men. I don't fuck with men's assholes. You hear me? Any man try me like that, they going to rest in piss.
That sounds like the only decision left to make.
They're going to rest in piss.
Yeah, I get your logic there, man. I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
They're going to definitely rest in piss.
This is crazy, man. But hopefully, man, well, I don't know how that plays out. I don't know if he's going to do more interviews.
He's going to do more interviews till somebody roughly abuses him and then he's going to stop doing interviews. Like, God damn, I got rich off these interviews, but now these guys are fucking me in the ass. Hopefully it doesn't end up like that. People love him because the Boondocks advertised him. Just like people love me because No Jumper advertised me. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Same type of shit. But he has to watch out. Like you said, there's young guys, probably guys my size and bigger, that are realize, hey, man, you've been fucking my grandfather in the last 30, 40 years. The man did 36 years in prison, I think they said. Just cut with 14. Got almost like 60. Cut did some time. Like 40 something years. 40, almost 50. It's a long time. He ain't never seen a woman a day in his life. She's been ripping men in the ass. And sometimes he said the men just gave up their ass. They didn't even want to fight. But he also said he kept weed, he kept drugs, kept all types of shit. Alcohol. So he knew in some commissary also, so he knew somebody ain't got no stone. Somebody gonna give up their asshole. That's a cold motherfucker right there. That is a cold mother. Fans, little boys, and everybody else, and everybody around the world that gang bangs and is going to the county jail, juvenile hall, or prison. You don't have commissary, and your big home boys, and my King Five Figures boys, or different people offer you commissary, and you don't have the increments, and they want you to pay them back, you can't pay it back. Don't do it. They might try to snatch your asshole.
Facts.
I'm letting all the people around the world know that so they don't make that mistake.
Man, it's stories like that make me never, ever in my life want to go to jail or prison.
I mean, if you go fight jail, cuz you go fight jail. It's part of life. Just stand on what you believe in. Stand up what you talk about. Stand on it. Stand tall.
Nah, I agree. Whatever you come in as, you need to leave as, right? That's what they used to say. Okay? We've talked about so many different things, man, a multitude of things, and we've pretty much raced through my questions, man. I mean, that was amazing timing, man.
I kept my word, Carol Hood. I made sure we made this happen. I told you a legendary interview right here. All this is we finishing up. Is that Lupe?
Yep.
Lupe is a sexy woman. Isn't she sexy? Do you love Lupe?
She seems like a very nice and genuine person.
Lupe is sexy.
That's what's up, man.
Don't say she's not.
Nah, I'm not saying that she's not. I think she's
all
a nice...
right, Lupe, sexy neighborhood bro. Love Lupe, girl.
But I want to give
Lupe's favorite line is the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. She loves her men. Love Lupe. Love her.
Oh man. Yeah, she like... There you go. There you go.
That's all she dates.
Nothing wrong with that, man. We need some good black and brown relations out there. You know what I mean? Good stuff. So Crip Bank, do you want to shout out some things that you got coming in the future that you want to advertise?
Well, I'm working with China Mac full time. I got movies coming out. Cause they gonna bring a lot more increments than I ever seen. Cause more increments than a bank robber's ever seen. Let's keep it 55th Street on Hood. And I just got some real nifty things going on with the homeless. Also with these increments, I'm getting ready to get some clothes, some food. I'm going to talk with the Midnight Miss in different places. Like, look, how much increments can I put together to help y'all build another place where the homeless can have, where they can have their own apartments with their own TV, you know, so they can have their own shit. They can come through. They can drink their cold old English when they want to drink it. They can fuck all the on the street that smoke crack. They can do whatever they want to do. You know, and don't put them on curfew. Just let them know, hey, look, this is your place, and Crip Mac is helping you, and he loves you guys. Just like I want to help the women, the single women and children out there. I see how they have the women's center out there. I got to deliver some stuff out there also, man. It's about helping people. Community, revolution, in progress. Do you know what them letters mean right there?
Oh yeah, I know very well. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I love it, man. Well, thanks, Crip Mac, for coming out and allowing...
Yes, sir.
Excuse me, allowing you to have us on our platform.
Yes, sir.
And I appreciate it, man. You're a man of your word. And man, I wish the most and the best for you.
I appreciate it, man. Hey, we're going to do something else again soon, man.